Hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing well today. I'm gonna check and make sure a couple different things work. All right. I think everything looks like everything's working. Nothing's crashed on me yet, so. Oh, sure to add Rabbit and Steel to the mix. All right. I think we should be good to go. It might be a shorter stream today, but we'll see. It's been a little while since I streamed again. But yeah, everyone here, let me go ahead and get started. Rabbit and Steel is an indie game that I saw on TikTok, but it looks um, like a game about like raid bosses type stuff. So I'm very curious to see how it plays. We're just gonna jump right into it. I don't know anything other than the few little bits of gameplay I saw. So let's go ahead and start a run. We're gonna do normal. Okay, we'll just go offline. And let's prepare. Long ago, there was a small rabbit who was very lonely. She wept long into the night, staring deep into the full moon and starry sky. Crying to the full moon, she wailed. Dearest moon, how could one like I have as many bright, shining friends as you? To her surprise, Moon replied, Little one, you are alone in this world, then allow me to be your friend. Tell me of your troubles, I shall listen. The two shared secrets until the sun rose, and the moon had to depart. The rabbit vowed to make a new kingdom, where the lonely would find solace. Over many decades, her dream would be realized. This is how the moonlit kingdom was founded, or so the tale goes. Get ready. You join? Right. Alright, so I get to choose my class. It'd either be a wizard, assassin, heavy blade, dancer, or druid. Let's just do wizard to start. Seems to at least be main or the first. So let's go with that. Alright, how to fight. Okay, it's always homing. Go. Let's just get it on. A few months ago, all contact with the lost moonlit kingdom was Reports indicate that the city's citizens attack outsiders on sight. Bella the Seeker Crow. I can see where I saw some people were talking about the Toho-y kind of like inspiration. I know it's supposed to be a bit more about like MMO aspects. This is Full Moon Treasure Sphere. Alright, Dark Cloud Necklace. Damage from loot is increased 50%. Secondary deals 10% more damage. Debuffs you place deal 70% more damage. Slightly increased movement speed. That one sounds good. Let's do that one. Alright, let's go. Investigate expeditions. Investigative expeditions are repelled or go missing. This includes an attempt by the legendary hero rabbit Shira, who has vanished. Do this one! Maxie the Crafty Frog. Hey, Bigby. How's it going? You're trying out Rabbit and Steel today, which I saw you had on your wish list. I hope you're doing well today, Bigby. Colossal White Tower now manifests in the city's center each night, stretching skyward toward the stars. Oko the granite with... Oh, what am I supposed to do there? Oh, it just pushes me. It doesn't do damage. Oh, okay, I see. This is cool, I like this. As you can see exactly the trajectory that you're gonna get blown to. Alright, alright. Clockwork Tome. Your special has 50% chance of giving you haste for 8 seconds. Dagger, secondary inflict bleed. Primary applies poison. Hello, Kasha. Welcome in. Something must be done. Your mission is to investigate these happenings. Find Shira and resolve the issue if possible. Grim, the soot-eared wolf. Oh, get in the circle. Ah, I see. Hey, it's going good. My computer is having something's going on. Like it keeps dimming, which is worrying me. May you be sharp of ear and swift of foot. But it's going good, Big B. I wanted to kind of get back into streaming again. It's been a little while. Hit this. Oh. I like you can see your hitbox. Oh, you can actually change your targets. That's cool. Wasn't paying attention to it at the top. Whoosh. Okay. Erases projectiles around you, grants brief invulnerability. Well, you look sane. I don't see many rabbits around. Another investigation from outside? I'm not sure what business you have here in the Moonlit Kingdom. You've picked a poor time to accomplish it. If you're trying to go in further, it's not going to be easy. So I think let's go. I'm gonna have. We'll go ahead and. 4. And let's just see what that. Let's just see what that gets me. Oh, it's making me fall. It's gravity. Oh, another one. Oh, hello. Ooh. Ah. I don't have anything interesting to say with this game. It's just like I'm refocused. It was cool. I'm liking it a lot. Ah! Killer! There we go. How's everyone's day been? What is that? Oh! See. I like that, that's cool. Oh! Oh! Okay, it's getting more complicated. I like this. Okay, alright, we got this. Oh! I want right here. This is making me want to go back and play Toho, though. There. That one's the one I haven't figured out yet. Figure out how to counter that. There we go. Onward we go. Up. Alright. White Bite Dagger. Your secondary's GCD becomes 0.5 seconds, but its damage is reduced by 60%. Standing still will cause you to advantage for 5 seconds. That's your special. Available every 8 seconds. Starts battle on cooldown. For the Winged Cap. Grants a brief special boost when your secondary sheet moderately increases movement. Let's do that one. Just increasing my movement speed right now seems the best. Alright, now we're on to the boss. Seeker of Knowledge. Testing me? That is hard though. Oh! Oh no! Okay. And she's like, you might be good enough, but holy crap. Not good enough though. This is intense. Whoa. I like this. Alright, come on. So. Move me out of the way. Teleport. Move. Half health. This will be really cool multiplayer. I want to see how this is made. Got that. Problem is we're gonna want to there. We're gonna want to teleport this way, and we're gonna scooch. Now we're binded. What is this? You turned into a crow! Oh, this is our second phase. Real boss hours. Incoming attack. What is this? Time stopped. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Alrighty, thanks. Oh man, let me out. Okay, so circles. Teleport. Oh wait. Oh, oops. I thought I was getting into the circle. Alrighty. Cool. For first run, that's not bad. Did beat the first boss, but we're on a new run. Yeah, we'll just keep using the rabbit. That for now. Alright, let's keep going. I got it again. My lovely roguelikes. Something was resetting. I need to pay. So I need to pay attention. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff. Okay. Every 20 seconds, grant rabbit luck to all allies. Gives temporarily become extremely lucky. Shrine Maiden's Kosode. When you have a buff, your movement speed increases significantly and you deal 25% more damage. Golden Katana, your primary and secondary have a 5% chance to deal 100 damage 5 times at a large radius. Or Ornamental Bell, every 15 seconds grants smite on all allies, deal 10% more damage. And Bright Storm Spear has a 30% chance to deal 100 damage to all enemies with your primary. Do the Glittering Trumpet. See what that does. Ah! Your special's cooldown is increased by 2 seconds but deal 20% more damage. Do 200% all when you gain vulnerability. Every 12 seconds your special will deal 400 damage. Every 10 seconds fires a projectile at your target enemy. Do the Sacred Bow for now. That's always doing damage. Not bad. Oh! Cool! Alright. Bump you that way. Bump you there. That one tripped me up for a second. A rabbit in the library? What business do you have here? Did you come in from the streets? An ally of those mice, perhaps? We crows, too, used to be like you. We'd flock around mindlessly, collecting shiny baubles, eating sunflower seeds and chatting while watching the sunset. A pitiful existence. But we have since been enlightened. We have been blessed by the voices of the stars themselves. They call to us at night and give us untold wisdom, though their insights would be beyond a mere rabbit like me. Through their teachings, we shall be elevated, and from the skies we will guide the world. We shall study and learn, so that you might continue your humble existence. Oh, well then. Hey, Parasitus! Welcome back. How are you? Turned my crab off for now, but it'd be nice to have it again. I wonder if it's just worth one more. 24. Yeah, just for the time being. I need to figure out a better way to do it. Maybe it'll be like maybe it'll be like a redeem or something, and that'll be easier. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. But what have you been playing lately? Yes, you're right. Accidentally triggering it was the problem. For a little while, the only time people would say crab usually is like when they first came in, but then when I got to that game, because the game is about crabs, it was just too much. I need to go back to that game though. Took me a little while to come back to streaming. I went on vacation recently, and then even before vacationing, I was stuck playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for the longest time. I finally just beat it this weekend. So, and that wasn't a game that I felt like I wanted to actually play on stream. It was just a lot of people weren't gonna have context for it. And then I was already way ahead of it, so I didn't feel like starting over in that game. Ooh, but you got hooked on Warframe? My friends play Warframe. I've wanted to get into Warframe because they play it. It was one of the things that while we were playing, when I was trying to find a game to play with them, they recommended Warframe, but I never got into it. So I need to actually sit and properly play it. But that was while we were playing Helldivers. We were like really big into Helldivers, and then everyone stopped playing. And now it's been hard to find something else to play. But what is Rip Out? I don't think I've heard of that game. Crap, I'm gonna die already. I'm gonna lose. I'm not paying attention. Ooh, Biopunk shooter. I'll have to take a look at it. It's not an indie game, right? This game's pretty quiet. It's a pretty quiet, like, conversationalist game when I'm playing it solo, but man, I would love to play this with somebody. I need to buy this for a couple friends so we can play it. Because I've always loved the idea of doing raid bosses in MMOs. Stuff like Destiny 2 and Final Fantasy, stuff like that. Those raid bosses sound really cool, but I can never commit enough time to playing the game to get there. And this is just like the raid bosses type mechanics, so I'm really excited for that. Maybe each fight, or your secondary applies poison. Let's do that. Okay though, but yeah, I'll have to take a look at Rip Out. I've been interested in getting back into indie roguelikes, so yes, I do have a Discord. Or I have a Discord, but I'm not properly using it. I'm a little too nervous to use it at the moment because I don't have time to actually moderate a channel, a server. But I have my personal Discord if you're looking to just, you know, send links and stuff and just chit chat. Ah, I messed it up. Teleport that way. I'm gonna teleport that way. Dang it. Teleport. That would be that. That. That again. We're gonna do that. That's nice though. Every time I do that, it resets. For the most part. Nice that my special only. Game's gonna cause my eyes to blur though. Yeah, but going back to what I was saying before I lost my train of thought. My channel, I was trying to do a lot of. I wanted to actually finish games, but a lot of my channel really was just doing roguelikes. I played like Rogue Legacy, Binding of Isaac, stuff like that. And I'd like to get back to that because that was fun. I definitely like completing games, but I have such a hard time beating games in my day-to-day off stream that I just commit to usually playing stuff like Fortnite or like this. Like this is so fun. Eden of the East, stuff like that. Hello, Ace. How are you? Yeah, I've seriously got bad. I don't have ADHD, but I understand the sentiment of just. I had such a hard time with. I almost didn't finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The only reason why I completed it was because I had to beat it. I lost. So I was really into it, and I put 80 hours into that game. Not something I do very often anymore. But I got 3/4 of the way through that game initially, and went back and 100%ed everything. And then got to the last fourth, and I was like, I'm done with this game. I just need to beat it so I can say I beat it. So there's like a lot of character development and side stories that I didn't complete at the end. Which I feel a little bad about, but maybe I'll go back and do that eventually. Just not right now. I already went and uninstalled it from my PS5. That's good, Ace. Glad you guys are having. Glad you guys are having dinner or had dinner. What are you guys having tonight? Ooh, leftover curry sounds. I had some kimchi and rice today. Primary inflicts burn. Burn deals damage upon wearing off, equal to the damage hit that applied burn. Oh. Ooh, I don't think I saw your cat tree project. So, that sounds cool. Hope you have fun. Yeah, I probably won't be streaming too much longer, but I'm happy to see it if you have pictures or anything. Oh, and you guys don't forget to redeem your dailies today. Your daily shell exchanges. I have to remember to tell people that whenever they come in. Special deals 80% more damage, but it breaks if you take damage once. Increases secondary damage by 20%. This one just does it all the time, though. The Garnet Staff just does it all the time. Parasitus, you redeem, but don't redeem it at 3 a.m. I need to figure out what to do with that. I want to do something fun with it. Oh. I'm ready to, Oh, that'd be funny. But I'd be, I'm very much ready to start revamping my stream. I've been seeing a lot of people on social media updating and retooling their stream stuff, so it's got me kind of excited to do it again. Haven't had motivation to do a lot of stuff, but I recently got a big reanimation project done. Big for me, so I got it done, and that's kind of helped me break out of that slump I was in for a bit. I bleed to near bleed. Affected enemies take extra damage. Oh, just trying to figure out why your alerts aren't working. What do you use? Oh, your alerts, like your only worked once and it has alerts. Yeah, I'd be curious to take a look at that with you. I'm not the best at troubleshooting a lot of that stuff, but yeah, I wonder what's going on. What stuff do you use? As far as you use Streamlabs or OBS, or what do I have? Or I guess Streamlabs is what I use for my alert box stuff. But yeah, hope you're able to figure that stuff out. But if you need help with anything, you can always feel free to reach out, and I can see if there's something I can help you with. Every 5 seconds deals a projectile to your target enemy that deals 120 damage. Oh, the browser capture. Yeah. Yeah, I started out using Streamlabs because I downloaded OBS because all my friends were using it, and then I saw Streamlabs said that it was like easier to use and all that stuff. But then it wasn't. So, and then it just kept crashing. I think I had a lot of problems with it crashing. So yeah, and it was really resource heavy when I had less RAM in my computer. It just wasn't what I needed. Oops. 34. Let's level up one time. Yeah, that was the problem I had. Now with OBS, if anything messes up, Ace, I've just heard people having more problems with stream, like, it's, I've seen, and I had it too, I think, where when I had problems with Streamlabs, I couldn't figure out how to fix them. But when it works, it's fine. Like, when it worked, it was perfect for me. But when it started breaking it, like, I couldn't figure out how to fix it. With OBS though, I'm always having, if I have something that breaks, I can usually fix it some way. Oh yeah, but as far as Scummy, I wonder if Parasitus might be able to explain it more. I feel like I did hear something weird about Streamlabs. I'll read that in a second when I'm not getting bombarded. But yeah, hopefully Parasitus can explain that to you. I do remember hearing it being kind of a weird one. Like actually being a bit problematic. Alright. People that made Streamlabs ripped off OBS, and their full name is Streamlabs OBS, so they're trying to trick more. I'm vibing with this game so hard. Developers, I love your game. You guys made a good game. A good very, I can see this game being very addicting to me. It does suck too because a lot of like streaming stuff kind of runs through Streamlabs. Like I think my alerts run through Streamlabs. Or ah. Oh, there we go. Ah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember seeing that where if you didn't have, and I think if you don't have overlays, you can pay to have Streamlab overlays. So they're like, look, we've already got overlays made. Oh, that's bad. Ah! That was bad. I took a lot of damage there. Yeah, problematic companies would be quite a shame. Oh, do they? I haven't seen a GFX spot on my Twitter in quite a while. Very happy about that, I guess. I've called them all here, though, by saying that. Yeah, I think that's what, when I first got on Twitter, I was very eager to talk about my model a lot, but I haven't done, since my remodel, I haven't had a reason to talk about making models again or anything like that, so they've probably just steered away from me because they don't see any profit from me, or see any engagement from me, but still. Ah! Ah! No. I don't know what some of this stuff is doing anymore. Okay, come on. But I've also just been trying to stay off of Twitter in general. It's been, Twitter's not super fun to be on. I don't really have... It puts me in a bad mood. If I scroll too far, it does. Once I get past the news that's my For You spread that actually has stuff I'm interested in. Once I get past that, it starts to make me kind of weird. I don't want to be on Twitter after that. You got this. You get monster girls and spicy art. Ah, that's great. That, like, don't get me wrong though, I do still get like artists that I love, and so I love seeing that stuff. I love seeing people still... Oh, what's going on? Can I finally beat this? Alright, this is so cute. Teleport and then down. Okay. Circle. Teleport, then down. I think for Twitter though, I need to do what I did with my YouTube, where I just eventually, I finally went through my whole entire YouTube thing and I learned how to go in and delete all of my likes. So I deleted all my likes from the entirety of my YouTube career, I guess. And I was able to just start fresh and the algorithm was way better. It's probably getting to the point though where I need to do it again though. Because you hit like 1 or 2 videos that are really, like, every so often I'll go down this rabbit hole of like stuff that I'm like mildly interested in at the time, and now I see a lot of those videos all over the place and I don't want them anymore. Burn it, especially. No longer deals damage. Okay. Erases projectiles around you. While standing in the field, gain Nova. Nova deal 50% more damage. Let's just do that one. Alright, let's see how far we get with this. Is that? Oh! What's going on? I don't know what's going on. This is too much. Oh, it expands. That's what it's saying. I got you. I got you. Thank you, game, for showing me that. This game conveys stuff very well once you get it. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you. How cute they are! Ah! I want to draw like this. This art style's so cute. I need to do more art soon though. Lily, is it Lily or yeah? Yeah, I get a lot of like I get a lot of analog horror stuff now, and I really like analog horror, but it's like it's getting me into okay, that sucks. It's been getting me into this weird like loop of kind of like bad analog horror and like video essay stuff of stuff I'm not interested in anymore. So yeah, it's just time for me to reset it. The other problem I have is I was trying to figure out how to do it, but I have when there's a video I either want to watch, but I can't at the moment, I will just put it in the watch later section. I think I've got 3,000 videos in the watch later section, and probably like a third of those I've already watched. But since I've cleared my history, there's no way for me to go back through and like the YouTube system doesn't give you ways to delete them all in a list. So you have to go into the playlist and then individually delete them. Or what was really nice is when they added it is if you have the video in your history and it's already been played, there's a button you can click and it'll say clear all watched videos. And that's really nice. But that only does it so far, because it does the videos I've already watched. But by that point, I've already added like another 30 videos to it. So I've got so much videos that piled up in my watch later, and I just wanted to clear it all. But I was like, it's fine. There's gonna be stuff in there that I have that will be interesting to see. And I think that's where some of my videos come too. So even though I cleared my likes, I think it's still recommending me videos from my watch later list. So there's like videos from like 5 years ago that I put in my watch later. It's interesting though to see like my train of thought of what I liked, like, because I could definitely tell looking through my watch later list that I hyper obsessed over a bunch of stuff for a while. And then like when I stopped, it's gone. It's not in the list anymore. That's funny. Oh man, this game is so fun though. I like this game a lot. I wish this game was on the Switch or something so I could just play it on the go. I would play this so much. Such an easy pick up and play game. We'll quit it on that for now. I want to play Fortnite, but I can't play it on my computer. My computer won't play it for some reason. Oh right, I had Midnight Suns. I wanted to play that. Maybe I'll play Midnight Suns one night. That's a game I've been wanting to play, and so... Let's go back to another roguelike. I could always play Terraria. It's not a roguelike, but I could always jump into Terraria. Oh, actually, oh, we have an ad break starting. We're switching over to Capcom Arcade Stadium 2. I want to play some fighting games, but it's not something I want to put a lot of time into. Go back. Take me back. There's a sound. Yeah, Terraria may as well be a roguelike. You can play. To be fair, I can play it on hardcore or whatever. Where if I die, I just start over. Oh, but Ace, what were you saying OMG at? Was it my watch list? My watch later list? In all honesty, yeah, I have so many. It's just the easiest thing for me to do because there's videos that I want to watch, but then I know I'll forget about them, so I just put them in the watch later. Is this the one that has Darkstalkers on it? It is. Oh, and Street Fighter Alpha. Okay. So they recently announced another collection like this, but it's gonna have all of the Marvel vs. Capcom games, and I really want to get good at those. No, Marvel vs. Capcom isn't on here, but they're gonna release a new collection that's gonna have it on there. It's the X-Men fighting game, Marvel vs. Capcom, the Marvel fighting game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and then like a couple other arcade games. I should probably play Street Fighter Alpha. But yeah, I want to start getting good at fighting games so I can play those. I love those games, but I'm not any good at them. Or, you know, like, overall I'm not any good at them. But this is Darkstalkers. Vampire Survivor, I think is what it's called. And this game probably has my favorite, like, roster of characters at least. So. I love the idea of, like, spooky monsters fighting. Getting my ass kicked though. Come on. I'm really bad at this game. Okay, let's actually go to the better one. Yeah. Capcom needs to bring back Mega Man Legend and Legacy Pack. Yeah, I'm curious if they would. They should though. It is theoretically the next one I think that they have, because they recently did, because they skipped Legends to do the Battle Network series, which I have too. I love the Battle Network game. The Vampire Survivor? Yes, this is. I love all of these characters in this game. They're all so cool. They're all so cool and so cute. Asenko, so cute. Alright, so we're gonna start with Dimitri. I also wonder if I can just make the game screen. What bothers me. Oh yes, I can. Yeah, it would be good to have Mega Man Legends though, but Capcom has always been weird about Mega Man Legends. But it would be great to have Mega Man Legends and I'm trying to think. Is Mega Man Legends also the one where the PS1 version and the N64 version are kind of different games? But yeah, if they are, then they could very easily do Mega Man Legends N64, Mega Man Legends PS1, and then just like the Tron Space Adventures game. And then that's a 3-pack. That's at least 3 games. Or even just a double pack because they're both bigger games. I don't think that'd be a big deal. But then we had. Was there a Mega Man Legends? Oh yeah, and the Mega Man Legends 2. Yeah, so that'd be a 3-pack. It'd be really cool if they released Mega Man Legends 3. I know that game just got canceled. That game got canceled and people are still asking for it. So. There's interest. There's always been interest in that series. I don't know how to do any of the specials.
Yes. Let's play.
Oh, hot vampire. I think people were kind of worried for Capcom though during that time period. That was that time period where Mega Man Legends 3 got canceled. A bunch of Mega Man games got canceled during that time. They had that Mega Man, like, Super Mario Maker game. they had a Mega Man, like Metroid Prime game. It was like a first-person like Mega Man game. It was like super edgy looking. It was just like really realistic. Oh, thank you, Big D. I'll hydrate in a second. I don't know how to do any specials. Pretty specials. Move this. Question is, Mega Man Zero is a Game Boy Advance game series. Why is it in the Oh, I think for that it's because Mega Man ZX and ZXY are like spin-off sequels to Mega Man Zero. And the port that we got was the Mega Man Zero collection. I think that is the S port of the Mega Man Zero games. So that's probably why. And I'm glad they at least did that to not leave out ZX and ZXY. But I haven't played the Zero collection, so I wonder how ZX and ZXY play on that collection. If they just moved the second screen to move the second screen into like a pause menu or something. Hey Ronnie, yeah, I got a double hydrate. Welcome in, Ronnie. How's your trip going? You're not still driving, are you? At this point? Gamer. Oh, I looked at the move list, but I didn't even look. Special move. EX move. Midnight Pleasure. I don't know how to do that. A Moto Wi-Fi. Yeah, well, thank you for joining in, but don't feel as if you need to stay. Go ahead and get some rest if you can. But I appreciate you coming. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I've got the ooh-woo. Thank you. I'll do the special move. I keep jumping. No! Alright, grab. Ugh. Yes! There we go. Even in the Zero games of the Legacy type, all the Z games are pushed to the side. Likely use the same DSM for both series because... Yeah, probably. Look at this handsome mermaid. Funny because he's not like... He's much more like merman-y in his sprite work. But for his portrait, they make him so handsome.
Let's play.
Oh my god. Oh no. I love you can see him like turning in and out. All the sprites in this game are really hot. But yeah, it's just funny because I think he looks way more like fish man-y though in his sprite. Oh. Oh, I don't know what I just did. What was that? I'm waiting for Darkstalkers to come back too. They only had 3 games, and then they never did another one. I'm going too far. I've seen little snippets of all those cartoons. Man, there's something crazy about those early like 80s and 90s cartoons. Like the Mega Man one. It's crazy how much time that was given to those shows when they were where most of them were pretty bad. But it's interesting how much like effort went into making something that bad. Yeah, I think everything got a TV show, I think, but there was the... Oh no, I lost. There was, yeah, Mortal Kombat, Darkstalkers, Street Fighter had one. Yeah, it's just weird that they had so little effort to keep them in the game, but enough effort to give them like an actual series. And give them like sometimes decent animation even, and so it's just weird. Well, like nowadays with how, I don't know, it's probably just because that's just what animation was back then. It was just like an easy way to make money. When nowadays that's like complete opposite, where everyone's like, oh, 3D animation, like 2D animation is too hard. The Mortal Kombat one was a G.I. Joe knockoff? Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, actually, well, what I'm saying isn't necessarily true either, because, well, everything was really lazy. Everything could also be really lazy back then, so it's just, like, I always remembered Hanna-Barbera having pretty decent stuff all the time, and that's just because they had stuff like... They had their IPs like Flintstones and Jetsons and even other stuff, you know, like Scooby-Doo. But even other stuff like Jabberjaw, I remember being kind of interesting. And then I watched someone do a video about talking about Hanna-Barbera and why they went out of business. It's just because they started rehashing a bunch of stuff. They had a bunch of really bad Scooby-Doo spin-offs. And, like, I mentioned Jabberjaw, but they did, like, they also did Captain Caveman and a bunch of other shows that were just the Scooby-Doo formula, like, beat by beat. Nothing different about it. Yeah, that was also that time where anything 80s anything 80s and popular had a toy line, even if it was not geared towards kids initially. They sure made it geared towards kids eventually.
Let's play.
Yeah, it's just that's there is certain shows that I know it's always about it's always about the toys really, or about how to get kids involved. There's a lot of shows I remember in the 2000s that I liked, because I'm a 90s. I was born in the 90s. Oh, it is. It's very like Infinity Trainy. The Mugen Train is what I'm thinking of from Demon Slayer. 60. That's some 60 FPS talking train now. Yeah, I was born in 96, so one of those where I was born in the 90s, but I was not a 90s kid. And anyone that was born my switch to a new character. Yeah, early 2000s was what I grew up on. So look at that beautiful fish man. It's like Queen Bee. But I think the show was actually like 2010s, I think, was Generator Rex, that show. I liked that show. I never got to see all of it. I just remember that show got canceled because it wasn't because kids weren't buying the toys. And that was like a big part of it. Because they were like, oh, Ben 10 makes a lot of kids buy toys. We got a bunch of Ben 10 toys. And then they made a bunch of Generator Rex toys and nobody bought them. Oh my god. The nunchucks out of here. Alright, I'm really bad at this. We'll switch over to Street Fighter Alpha, actually. Ooh, Super Gem Fighter, so cute. Alright, Street Fighter Alpha. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Oh, I hate that actually. Go back. Go back. I hate that filter. Yeah. I remember liking Ben 10 a lot. When it got to like Alien Force and stuff like that, I ended up dropping it. Well, it's just because we didn't have cable. We didn't have the satellite or whatever to watch it anymore. But I watched a lot of the original Ben 10. And I've gone back to kind of see like Alien Force and stuff like that here and there. It's very cool.
You can't give it up. Go for it, man.
This game's so cool. I love the art in this. I don't know how to grab. Also for a short time. Oh yes, the Thundercats remake. Yeah, I remember that 2011 one. I remember it being very. I didn't watch it, but I remember it being good. I remember people liking it, but it didn't last very long. I remember being interested in it though because it looked like anime. Kind of reminded me of. It kind of had that newer style. How do you grab? Stop! I'm asking how I grab, not you grab. Thundercats show came out too early. It would have done really well on It would have done really well on Netflix. With like the She-Ra show and the Voltron show, all those other kind of shows. It just came out too early. When I had to deal with television meddling. How do I grab? Alrighty, Ace. Take care. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end pretty soon here too. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Oh yes, Invader Zim. Invader Zim was always a weird one for me. I really liked Invader Zim, but I'm surprised it got on the network at all. With how dark it was. But Invader Zim's kind of become like an internet darling now. So. And it got the Netflix movie. The Netflix movie was good. And it had some comics, I believe. Metro City. Megamind. Yeah, a lot of my humor is like Invader Zimmy, like SpongeBob humor is a big part of like SpongeBob was probably the show I watched the most. And when I see clips of it online, I can still figure out exactly which episode it is. Except like in the first like 4 or 5 seasons, I can tell you exactly where each one of those came from. I don't know how to do any of his moves. Ooh, that's cool. Ah. That's button mash. Yeah! Oh, okay. Alright, I think I'm getting a little tired actually though. Oh, we'll exit out of this. Wasn't cartoon Dad's childhood. I was watching Power Rangers for a lot. Ah, yeah. Power Rangers. The I have nostalgia for the first Power Rangers, like Mighty Morphin, a little, and then like Dino Thunder around that era. But I wasn't like an avid watcher of Power Rangers. I would say my baby brother what is though. He grew up 2012. That was when he was born, but he was able to go through and watch a lot of those um older cartoons. He's big on a lot of stuff that I probably should be big on. Like he binged through all during COVID. He binged through Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, and most of the movies. I think he binged through all of that, and then the last year or the like last year he binged through all of One Piece, and he's caught up now. And he watched all of Bleach, so he's caught up on all of the like classic shonens. I don't have patience for it, like I said with before with gaming. If it's in like a good like 100 or so, I can deal with that. But I'm good with like a 24 to 50 episode anime. That's generally fine with me too. Um, or if I'm watching them, if I'm actually watching them as they're airing, like the week by week works a lot. Week by week works really well for me personally because I can watch it and then be excited for the next episode and talk to people about it, but not feel like I'm burnt out trying to finish it all. All right, so while we're doing this, while we're chit chatting a bit, let me find someone to rate out to. But yeah, it's been great having you here, Parasitus. It's always nice to just have. It's always nice to have someone to chit chat with. But every time you're on, I always have a good time chatting.
Ah, some of the most brilliant minds in business know.
Figure out who.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Right now, you can get any size of our new groovy fries and groovy sauce for $1. Wait, who would get the small? Okay, that makes no sense.
Well, the person that I'm looking to stream to or raid out to, she's not ready just yet. We can kill a couple more minutes. Um, yeah, but as far as cartoons, a lot of my stuff was like SpongeBob or Disney movies was my thing because when we didn't have because we didn't have cable or satellite, a lot of the time I would just get VHSs and then just watch those over and over again. And so that's why so I have nostalgia for really bad stuff too. I remember we were walking in a Walmart one day. No, it was a I think it was Kmart. Um and I passed by one of those clearance bins that had all the little that have like all the movies and stuff in there. And there was this bright or It was the VHS for Donkey Kong Country the show, which is a Nickelodeon show. And it came in this bright orange. I think it came in a bright orange. I might be confusing it with the Rugrats VHS. But it came in a bright orange VHS tape. And if you've not seen that Donkey Kong Country show, it is a trip. We're going back to bad shows based on video games. That one is it's pretty wild. It is the closest thing I can even compare it to as far as structure wise. Um uh it's just like a monster. It's just like a nothing. Yes. The bad show that had 2 musical episodes per, yeah, including a song about him shouting. Yes, that's it. Um it is on par with, or like, how Phineas and Ferb, that show, has almost 2 songs per episode. At least 1 song per segment. But each of those songs are at least decent or really good. And it's amazing that they got every single one of those songs to be as decent or good as they are. Donkey Kong Country Show also tried that before Phineas and Ferb and did not get this. It did not do very. Um, Show's good. It gets repetitive after a long time because if you watch it, each episode very much is they do something, they have a song, there's a Perry the Platypus stuff, and then they get resolved. And it's very beat by beat, but every episode's different. Every episode's good, generally good. But if you're watching it like binging it really quickly, you probably get really tired of it. Hey Kasha, welcome back. Phone was angry with Twitch. Twitch Mobile needs to get its shit together. Yeah, but I've noticed though that watching shows that are meant to be weekly kids shows generally don't hold up as well when you binge them. We found Yu-Gi-Oh! My wife and I found Yu-Gi-Oh! GX on Tubi or something. It was somewhere we could watch it for free. And so we were watching it on the TV and we were binging it and it was really cool. It was really cool to revisit Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. But Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the first like 10 episodes, and probably just because it's a weekly show, but the first 10 episodes, you can see like Jaden summons the exact same monsters over and over again because they don't want to just give you all of the monsters at once. They want you to really linger with like oh, elemental hero, like Bubble Man. They're like, whoa, that's cool. But then the next like 3 episodes, because they've introduced him, they have the same pool of characters, the monsters he keeps drawing from. And so it's really repetitive, and then he has to always explain at the beginning what each monster does again. If he's like, hey, this his life points are 1,500. Yeah, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh did the exact same thing. That's just um that's just how those shows are because they have to explain what it is. But when you watch it back to back to back, and not weekly, it gets really grating because they keep explaining it. You're like, I know what this is. I know how Monster Reborn works. You don't have to explain it again. You already explained it the last episode. I get it. But they're like, oh, well, if somebody comes and watches the show and they don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is, they're not going to know what it is. Yeah. Which is why I think those shows work better when you get further in, to where they can just say, this is Dark Magician. You know who Dark Magician is. At least we're gonna have a general idea that you know who he is. So there he is. There's Blue Rise. There's Jinzo. You can understand how this stuff works now because we've explained it a million times. I think that's why people also, you see those memes of Pokemon where they're like, "Who's that Pokemon?" And then they're having to explain the moves over and over again, and people will say the same thing where they're like, "Well, they're just explaining it." All right, Parasitus, we'll see you later. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to see if these people will. A lot of people are having troubles with their streams, or they're just not online. We may not get to raid out to anybody today. Oh, Kasha has a raid out to Kasha. Yeah, the person I wanted to raid out to is Lumina C, but she's having troubles. Oh, she might be on now. Still having troubles. Okay, yes. Okay, that's fine though. $7 days. Perfect. I've played 7. Okay. Alright. Everyone, we're gonna raid out to Honey Bunny Lamb. Go and give her a hello. And yeah, thank you everyone for coming. It was nice to be back. Nice to just chit chat. The past week the past like week and a half or so, my throat has been dying. So that's why I haven't streamed since I came back. But hopefully we'll get to do some more soon. Maybe some more animation streams. Seeing Gao do them. I want to get back into animating again. So that's okay, Kasha. Glad you were here. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Say hello to Honey Bunny.